Hey everybody. So the most important thing that people always ask, and for those of you who don't know, who are learning this from scratch, what is tarot? Tarot is traditionally a pack of 70 cards, and we're going to be using the Rider-Waite, which is like the basically standard generalized version of tarot. It is the traditional culmination of like what the cards means. It's 70 cards with 5 suits. You've got the trumps, the major arcana, and 4 minor arcana, cups, wands, swords, and pentacles. So basically, traditionally it is a divination tool. It's a fortune telling and seeing the future. It's a symbolic language of age-old archetype stories, and each card is like a different kind of benchmark. That represents something that allows the reader to traverse, and each card represents a different aspect of life. A big change, a big part of the life, and a little parts of life, everyday things that we don't even think about, but everybody does them. Is tarot evil or spooky? Absolutely not. These are, I always tell people, these are cards, these are tools. They have actually like Christian Anglo-Saxon roots when they were westernized here in Europe. There's angels and representations from the Old Testament and the New Testament, and all kinds of positive messages that are in the tarot. So is it evil? Absolutely not. It is positive and good, and a way for people to is it spooky? Hell yes. When I do readings for people, even 3-card readings, I can, because of my experience and understanding numerology and astrology, and just having my third eye so homed and open, I'm able to like have pinpoint accuracy, tell people dates and times, give them descriptions, really tap in to that moment, even with simply pulling 3 cards or even pulling a single card. And a lot of people get really kind of freaked out, but it allows them to stop in their tracks and really evaluate where they are in their life. Tarot is a mirror of self, and it's about self-development. When you're doing readings for yourself, it really kind of allows you to pull things up that you might not be dealing with. And that's why I always suggest that you do tarot journaling, and you really kind of think about it. And then it's a way of organizing and expressing a single moment and a possibility. When dramatic things come up in the cards, you get a lot of swords or a lot of like really scary, frustrating kind of major arcana cards. I always tell people, they're like, oh my god, is it all these bad things, or like these look like I'm gonna have a really not so great future. I tell them it's just a possibility, that you're in charge of your own fate. We can do another reading, another poll, and the thing is, it's like, this is just a possible future. You are the master of the hero of your own story. And we're going to talk about storytelling, and about, for me as a tarot reader, I always like to do tarot guidance. I like to be as positive and developing. I do also tarot for entertainment and kind of like fortune telling, so it's like fun and predictive, and and it involves being very lighthearted. I always keep it very positive. I never, when doing tarot readings, talk about when people are going to die, and I suggest that you don't do that either. I don't talk about health problems or health issues, and I suggest you don't do that either. If you choose to do that, be very mindful of the rules in the area that you're practicing tarot readings. And the thing is, it's like people are very sensitive, and as a tarot reader, they're coming to you, and if you say, oh, I can't do a reading for you because I'm getting negative energy, or these cards represent bad things are going to happen to you, you're planting a seed that's really going to affect people. And also, if you're taking money from that person, it is really, really bad karma, and I suggest that you don't do that. I think that being positive and nurturing and kind and compassionate are very important traits as a tarot reader. You're having a chance to basically poke around with someone's life and inspire them to make changes and do things to become a better person, to connect to their higher self. And I think that it's a lot of responsibility, and even if you're just doing it for yourself, you're going to notice the massive impact each card can have on your life. And I look forward to walking you through it.